Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to call the special meeting of July 2nd to order at 12 p.m. Adoption of the agenda. Be it resolved, the council adopt the agenda as presented. Could I have a mover, please? Councillor Hunt, seconded by Councillor Gordon-Boss. All in favor?
Aye.
That is carried. We have one item, List Road fill expenditure. I'd like to call on our CAO to give a report, please.
Good morning, council, online and present. I just want to go through what's been going on. The administration has been working behind the scenes negotiating with one other municipalities, two contractors and three developers. We've been negotiating since February. February was when our recreation director and economic developer met with the St. Andrews Soccer Association. So we've been dealing with the contractors, developers, other municipalities since that point. But fill is not available until the construction season begins, so we haven't been able to bring anything in before this time. Also, as the soccer association goes into the paper and social media, it hinders my ability to negotiate with developers and contractors for fill, etc. As then it becomes known to them that we're actively looking for this type of material, and it's harder to negotiate on behalf of the RM. In saying that, we have 15,000 cubic meters market value of fill. So this cubic meters is market experts have told us that this would usually go for about $10 a cubic meter. So the value is about $150 for the fill. The value to move this is $200,000 to $300,000 to move the fill, and it may be more from the location it's at to St. Andrews. But the quote that this group had to move the fill from a 2-kilometer destination is $220,000. Our cost to move the fill would be $100,000, our share of the cost. So in this case, the developer contractor is digging a retention pond and is ready to begin moving fill to the RM. Their cost would be more than that, and the fill they would give the fill for free to the RM with us covering part of the moving cost. Braden and I have looked at this amount of fill, and we anticipate the coverage will be minimum of 3 acres. So I don't want to be too liberal with that number. Could be as high as 4 acres, but compacting that fill on the site is a minimum of 2 acres, and that would be about equivalent to 6 Timbit fields. So we're coming today to ask council for approval to take that money from the recreation reserve to pay for this fill. And we're actively looking at this, and we'll be over the next couple of years on everybody knows that this site requires a fill. We have 80 acres there. So this will be an ongoing project over the next 10 years for the RM. Sometimes we'll get lucky and we'll have projects that are looking for places to fill. Sometimes we'll have to chase and look for locations that we see, retention ponds are being dug out or major projects are happening, and actively go and talk to contractors.
Okay, thank you. Council, Deputy Mayor Marek, you have a question?
Yes. Do we have a map or anything that would indicate where exactly this fill is going?
Well, we're putting the fill in the 80-acre List Road site.
Okay, so would that be near the railway tracks?
It would be on the If we split it in half, it would be on the east side.
Okay,
You mean the west side?
no, the east
The
side.
east side is closer to the tracks.
Yes, so it would be, in between there's, Yeah.
There's 70 acres there now,
right, okay.
left to,
Yeah, well, all I'm doing is I just want to get a handle as to where it is actually being dumped.
okay?
Okay, I drove by the site the other day and, it looks like it may be dumped in between, the AK soccer and the railway tracks.
No,
No?
no, it would be west of that.
Okay, so, how would the trucks enter the area?
Well, that's an
Mhm.
operational task that Braden and I will be doing. We'll start bringing in fill as early as later this week or the start of next week. So this is something Braden and I will do operationally.
Okay, well, thank you.
Council members, do you have any, Councilor Dornbos?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that this is specific for municipal use and not for AK soccer use. Can we just clarify that?
This is specifically for municipal use.
Thank you.
Councilor Hunt?
Just a clarification of Mr. Sado, you had said $150, but I believe it's $150,000 of value for just the fill, never mind the cartage. Or maybe
Did I say
150
that?
bucks. Yeah, or maybe you
It's
said $150.
$150,000 for
Right.
the value of the field. Market value, I've asked 3 different sources
Right.
in the construction community, and that everybody gave me a number close to 150,000. So this
Thanks.
is the value of the project is about close to $400,000, and our cost is 100,000.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I'll read the resolution. Whereas the List Road
Councilor
Recreation,
Peoplecorn has his hand up.
oh, Councilor Feeblecorn?
Just a quick question on the size there, that 6 Timbit field. Is that, what size would that be in comparison to one full-size field? Do we know?
I think 4 Timbits field fits into one U15 large soccer field or one of the large soccer fields.
Okay, all right. I was just trying to get a grasp on the size of the fields, and when you said the Timbits field.
I'm using a 75 by 60 for a Timbit field.
Okay. Okay, no, great start. This is great.
Okay,
That's all the questions I had.
thank you. Is Councilor Sliker still online?
I am.
Oh, do you have any questions? Because I don't
Nope.
see you.
No, everybody's asked the appropriate questions for now.
Whereas the List Road Recreation Site requires that the grade be raised to allow for any future development to occur. And whereas the municipality has immediate access to clean fill material to be placed on the List Road Recreation Site. Therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Arm of St. Andrews accepts the recommendation to obtain the clean fill for the List Road Recreation Site at a cost of $100,000. And further that the funds for the fill be taken from the Recreation Reserve. Could I have a mover, please?
I'll move that.
Councillor Slaker, seconder. Deputy Mayor Marecki. All in favor?
Aye.
That is unanimous. It is carried. Be it resolved that the special meeting of council be adjourned at 12:10 p.m. Could I have a mover, please? Councillor Feeblecorn, seconded by Councillor Dornbos. Thanks, everyone. Have a good afternoon.